Welcome to Yamhill County's annual celebration of National Poetry Month, where we hope to prove that one poem a day won't kill you.
This is Emily Grosvenor. Today I will be reading Marconi's Cottage. It's a poem by Irish poet Maeve McGuckin by her volume of the same name, Marconi's Cottage. I was first introduced to her poetry by my high school English teacher, Garrett Woznicki. He was one of those teachers who wasn't ever really afraid to introduce poems that were, or even authors that were a little bit outside of the syllabus. And ever since then, every time I go to a city that has a poetry bookstore, I can't help but look for her work. I now have 4 of her books, so I'm a big fan. Marconi's Cottage. Small and watchful as a lighthouse, a pure, clear place of no particular childhood. It is as if the sea had spoken in you, and then the words had dried. Bitten and fostered by the sea and by the British Spring, there seems only this one way of happening, and a poem to prove it has happened. Now I am close enough. I open my arms to your castle-thick walls. I must learn to use your wildness when I lock and unlock your door weaker than kisses. Maybe you are a god of sorts, or a human star, lasting in spite of us, like a note propped against a bowl of flowers, or a shirt to wear against light blue. The bed of your mind has weathered books of love. You are all I have gathered to me of otherness. The worn glisten of your flesh is relearned and reloved. Another unstructured, unmarried, unfinished summer slips its unclenched weather into my winter poems, cheating time and blood of their timelessness. Let me have you for what we call forever, the deeper opposite of a picture, your leaves, the part of you that the sea first talked to.